broke that. Broke be level be near.
Broke.
What is funny?
Even when I come broke,
Hey.
What?
Maybe broke.
I think
Good broke. Packaging, sister.
Broke,
yeah. Sister.
we need to hold the
Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Bant and Rant. I am your host for today. I am Techua, and as you guys can see, we have a very special guest in our midst today. We have Cina right here on Bant and Rant, guys. Welcome.
Thank you.
It's so great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you're fine.
Yeah.
And everything is okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. And then we have our panelists here. We have
Scanty.
and
Ginger.
hi guys.
I'm good.
I hope
Nice
you guys-
meeting her for the very first time.
Oh, this is your first time meeting
Yeah, this is
Tina?
the first time I
Yeah, I've
meet
never
her.
met him
We've
as
never
well.
met
But
him.
I mean, I know him. I follow him. You know.
All right, guys, we are moving straight into the topic. Today's topic, since we have Cina here, is the pressure to stay relevant. How do you keep up in the creative industry? How do you keep up in the creative industry? So I'm going to begin with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you term as staying relevant in your space as a creative? What would you term as staying relevant?
I think per my definition, I feel like it's just the ability to still have an audience, like a ready audience that are ready to feed off or eat what you serve, pretty much. Because I don't want the term relevancy to be maybe even making money. Are you still making money? I think it's more of if you are doing something, how many people are actively following what you're doing, your numbers, are people still pulling up for your shows? Are people still buying what you're selling as an artist? Your listenership. Yeah, I think that's what I would, define relevance. So
Okay, so do you feel you are still relevant in our space right now?
I think I'm trying my best. I've been doing this for a while, and I still would say that I still have an audience that are ready to listen to whatever drop, even eager to hear the next drop every single time. See, now when I drop in a project, when I doing this, when you have those questions, when you have that hungry of an audience, you know that yes, you still have, and you have brands also, working with you. You have good numbers. Your numbers don't decline. It's still going up. I'd say that I'm still
You're
relevant.
still relevant. Okay. So, like, how, as a female artist in Ghana, right, is it difficult being in the music
Yeah, that's what I wanted
industry?
to ask. Because I know a few upcoming female, and they are struggling to break through. Yeah. So I think if you can give us some pointers or tell us how difficult it was for you.
I think being a woman as a whole is
for sure.
hard in every industry, in every spec of life. It's just, I feel like you always have to work a little, maybe 10 times harder than a man.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's about a numbers thing. I don't know what it is, but it's a man's world. It's sad to say, but that's the truth of it.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, it's a man's world, and we just have to always work harder. For me, I am starting off. There's so many things that people used to look at. I feel like girls, we are judged by every single thing.
Yeah.
Like sometimes it's even so trivial or unnecessary what we're wearing. Like, one time I went for an event and someone asked me before I went on stage, and they were like, "Oh, so is this what you're wearing?" Like literally a minute to go on stage. Is what you're wearing. I don't think the boys really go through those type of They probably do, but not as much as the girls.
They don't. Me, I can say they don't.
I always say that, what I'm wearing right now.
Yeah.
I can't perform like this at someone's wedding. I can't wear this at someone's wedding to perform right. But the boys can wear what Scanty's wearing.
Yeah.
To perform
for
at
sure.
someone's wedding.
Yeah.
And no one will see anything wrong
For
with
sure.
it. Yeah, they don't have to wear a suit and be so proper.
Say yampa. And I say yampa.
It's true.
It's true.
They can pull up like this. No,
Yeah.
if I pull up in crop top and jeans, perform
Yeah.
at someone's
They'll
wedding,
talk
to be an
about
issue.
it. Women definitely need to work harder, but as like obviously you've been able to reach a certain point that most of them. So what is that one thing that you would say you did? Like, what did you do to push through? Like, that whole like underground thing for you to come out there and be a household name.
I think I just kept going. And even now, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, Cina, you really never stopped, because I could have stopped. I remember so many people that I started with when we were all in uni together, making music. I know so many people that have stopped and now they are doing normal jobs.
Yeah.
They are doctors. They're, and I'm still going. And sometimes they text me, they're like, hey, Cina, so you're still doing? I'm like, yes, I won't stop.
Yeah.
I think I just persevered regardless. And I pray a lot. I'm a very prayerful person. I have a very strong mother who also encourages me, like, listen, because so many, I won't say scandals, but stuff have come up, and then Cina is this, Cina is overrated, people have said a bunch of things, but my mom is like, these people,
and people are going to talk
care?
regardless,
So I think I have a strong background. I try to be as headstrong. I won't say I'm the most headstrong person in the world because we all have our breaking points. So I've done my best. I pray. I have my family, have my friends, keep me going. Yeah.
So with your audience, right? How do you build a dedicated audience?
That one I want to know because I want me fans.
That's a big question. That's a big question. But I feel like you even have the best mentor to ask. I mean, Sheldon is here. Sheldon,
that one there. Issue period.
He has like the big guests.
I want to use you.
You want to use me?
As a female side.
As a female side.
Because to be honest, I don't know what it is, but in Ghana here, we don't really give mind to the females, especially the musicians. Like there's some how should I say it? Like there's some aspects of being a creative that if you're a female, and music is one of them, they don't give you as much mind as they would give me. While there are some female musicians that are far more talented than some of the males that we have.
That's true.
But they are still stagnant. I feel like I say female Ghanaian musician, they just plateau. Like when you get to a certain level, you just stay there.
I think they give light to one at a time. I don't know, but
that's
how
actually so
our
true.
industry is. It's like one girl at a time. But the boys, so many people can shine at the same time. Like
all
so
of
many
them.
boys that have like a hit song, but the girls is always like, let's deal with this person when I'm done.
Why is that?
Why is like that? But because I would say that we all try to have the same work ethic. We put our music at the same time. We do everything, but there's always that thing. And I mean, we'll still try our best to stop it, but you just have to keep going. Personally, how I grew my audience is I just kept going. And I keep saying the same thing because that's what it is. Because you start and then no one is minding you at first. You are performing at small pubs. No one is even listening to you when you're performing. They're just eating their fufu or whatever. But you just keep going. Eventually, you get a bigger gig. You dream bigger. And I think that's one thing that,
We don't support our own. Even the females that are citing instances, they don't really support the If you ask them, who's your favorite? Oh, Cardi B. Oh,
do you know, I was about to say that because
like, even if they will go for Ghanaian artists, you see the males more than they're talking about the females. We are not supporting ourselves enough. It limits the females. And even the female musicians we have in this country, and also. From back then till now,
we're a lot too.
like Omoba, as compared to the guys,
they just come.
There are a lot. They don't have the spotlight.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there are a lot too.
There are plenty.
For even if for the guys, we have a lot that people don't even know. But I'm talking of the ones that we know. You see them come one in, like.
And then they
go
go quiet.
Raquel you see Ebony, you see Wendy Shea. You see Adina, see them come.
It's still the spotlight, I promise.
Yeah.
I feel like if they give, the media tries, I won't say the media doesn't support. Media, they do their best, but we want more. We always preach for more. Like, they do what they can. But if we've realized
do they do enough? Is the question.
We want more. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, what do you want?
Like, okay, we want more of, like, for instance, like, create more spaces, create more shows, just dedicated for girls. Invite, like I'm here right now, you invited me to be here. I appreciate more of that than, let's say, the boys. Me, I'm speaking for the boys and for the girls. I don't know how they will feel, but me, I'm preaching for more for girls because I feel like we need the spotlight to be on all of us, not just, and it's because the boys, most of them have, let's say, they all have big songs at the same time.
Time.
It seems as if the boys are more, but it's not like that.
Yeah, I know that there are a lot of female. But then, as a female musician, I want insider information. Do you think you guys, like the female musicians, prioritize collaboration over competition? Because sometimes the guys you have maybe Kwesiata this and this on one
Medical
song,
Shatawale.
Medical Shatawale this and like then that new song that they have, but with the female, it's not. You don't really see. You hardly see
the collab.
the collaboration.
That's
So
very
you
true.
think even within the industry, maybe the female musicians are not uplifting themselves within
I completely disagree with that notion, because you see, already in the world, people make it seem as if men are more together than women.
it's always
Already it's like that. So there's already
That's
in every
true.
industry it looks like that. But I'm telling you, they're very, very like this. They collaborate. On my album that I'm about to drop, there's a song, there's 3 girls on the song.
Okay.
And before that, a couple years ago, Poetra, Ria, Boss, Adoma, a bunch of girls, we did like an all-female album.
Yeah.
We actually do a lot of collaborations, but like I said, we just need more
Spotlights.
Yes.
I was
Okay,
literally
I
about
think
to ask you.
to be very honest, all those little bickering, all these beefs and fights. I always say that it's it's usually the management that are beefing. Most of the time, it's not the girls that are beefing, unless maybe the obvious ones that we see on camera and then they're actually fighting.
Yeah.
But most of the time, no one is actually beefing. It's probably the managers that don't want to create some sort of drama. But we're all cool, for real.
But
Okay,
have you
so we
engaged
were-
in
I'm
any
coming.
beef before?
Yeah.
Beef. Let me see my hand.
No.
Oh, why
I mean,
not?
online.
Yes,
With the lyrics,
I'm online
not-
Online
beef,
beef,
yeah.
or maybe throwing shade through your
You
songs
meant
or
like,
something.
okay, you meant like not beef to a fellow artist, but like a normal like beef. Okay, shade. I have thrown
You've
shade.
thrown shade.
Hey, wait.
Give us the tea. We want the insider scoop.
I mean, not directly, but when I dropped Plenty Evil 2 years ago, I think I was in a space where I was tired of people saying a bunch of things about me.
Okay.
And it's like, Charlie, I'm tired of, it's okay, I won't be a sweet girl anymore. I'm dropping a song called Plenty Evil. There's evil in the industry. Let's just address it at this point. So I think that's probably the biggest, jab that I have.
Did you have a target audience? Like
Oh,
the
they
people
knew
you target
themselves.
to?
The new
they
rich
knew
people, we
themselves.
want to
Oh,
know.
yeah, I want to
We
know.
want to know.
No, they knew themselves.
Okay.
Did they react?
Did they? Nah, they were
didn't.
trying to, but it went into the other.
Yeah, they felt
They
it.
felt it.
Shade there, yeah.
Oh, it's necessary. Sometimes you have to,
How do you feel when you drop a jab, target some audience, and they don't react?
let me
Because the
see.
song it's meant for them.
So, okay, truthfully, the people that I was targeting, or whoever I was targeting, she reacted, but not online.
Oh, okay.
I heard
Okay.
from like
Face to
backdoor that,
No backdoor.
And because of a chihuahua.
no, funny enough, I've never even met this person before.
Okay.
Or people.
So it's like an online beef
You
sort
know,
of.
it's very, very cool. I don't think anyone even has an idea what I'm
Yeah.
talking about, because I'm very, very, my team, like, they protect whatever it is, because we don't want that to be their main focus. At the end of the day, I'm an artist.
the music,
It's the
yeah.
music, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about sexualization of female artists. Have you ever had an experience where you've been sexualized or stalked by fans, or like any sort of harassment or assault? Have you been in that position, or have you experienced something like that before?
Stories no dozen.
Let me see. I mean, naturally, we are all very much sexualized in every form. Every post. Ginger, I know you can. I know you can relate to this.
Yeah.
The matter was,
Mami.
something.
I'm asking about females. I'm not asking about you.
Guys, you are so bad. I'm sure the girls are in your
No,
DM.
no, no.
You
not
are
yet,
lying.
not yet.
Oh, they are. He told me.
Sina, let's continue.
Okay. Oh.
There was a day, and fun enough, I've mentioned this before. When I mentioned this and it went online, people were giving the silliest comments. But I think it was a red carpet event, and then someone invited me to interview me, to ask me questions, and like after that, he wanted to hug me. Oh, thank you.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember.
And then
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you guys never saw that.
No.
Yeah, because
Number
the
one,
comments
but
were
How
so
did you react?
Hey, they were here, man.
Actually, I was
Whoa.
Red carpet,
Yeah,
Nanka.
there's so many cameras on you. Like, there's so many. I think, I don't know, it was VGMA or something. But it was a lot of cameras. So
Oh my God.
I just didn't. And I just kept it to myself. And after I told my management that this guy has pressed my bottles. So they went to pull him aside, like, oh, what's up?
No, yeah, why did you do
I was like,
that?
oh, he sorry, maybe his hand slipped. Then
Oh,
he
but
do you have the vibe?
It was gripping.
Do you have the vibe with the person?
What's it?
Do you have a vibe with the
Like,
person?
personally.
Yeah, I still see him. He's still a media person.
You both don't know this story.
Listen, I've never said.
Oh,
But he has
was-
apologized so many times, so I just let it go.
to your shader keku.
Oh, he gripped.
Good Griffin.
Kunya gripping.
Try. Try.
Anyways,
Kunya
moving
Griffin.
to like mental health.
Has there
right?
been any other instance like that?
Never. See, I'm prepared. Next time, chop slap.
No, but
I don't
that's
care.
actually a good question. Recently there was an event where Efia was talking about how some of it's difficult for female musicians because the producers want to sleep with you.
Yeah,
the
this one
writers want
wants
to
to
sleep with
you.
this person,
You have to go
that
through a
person.
lot to get the spotlight.
That's the part that maybe we don't always speak about. But
Yeah.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, boom, ding.
Name and shame, right?
Sometimes it's not direct. Oh.
Mm.
It's not like, oh, I want to do something. You just, let's say you go for a session and you can just tell that, oh, you look nice. Oh, I like what you're wearing. Hey, I like
The comments.
The comments are there. You can tell that this thing, if I so, it will be something else. So
Yeah.
you just, one thing, my trick is, yeah, bro.
Yeah, already
Uncle.
bro zoning him. Yeah.
Yeah, uncle. Oh, you're my family. So are you immediately okay? Nah, she
No, but
doesn't play
sometimes
like
it
that.
can be extreme because I've heard stories where this person is holding the song, holding the beat,
That if
not
you don't-
releasing it
Yeah.
till something goes on.
Yeah, I have heard stories like that before because some girls would, let's say you're starting off, you don't have money, you want to pay, but you have to be sure. See, we've all been through that stage where we don't have the money to pay for the sessions. Go to another session. Don't do it. Like, do
Okay.
something else. You don't have to pay with your body. I've heard about those things, but
But it hasn't not you personally.
no one has ever I want to do something with you before. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, then you have a solid team
So-
for sure.
No, sometimes they leave me alone. Me, I can go I'll go to a session myself, but I'll be fine. I'm good.
Okay, so moving on, how do you deal with negativity? Like, let's say you drop a project or a song online. How do you deal with the negative comments? Does it affect you, like, mentally, like, emotionally? How do you deal with people that don't receive your work as good?
I think so. When I started doing music, it was all roses. It was all, oh, we love you. Oh, your music is so nice. So I thought that's how it would be forever
gonna
and ever.
be-
I was happy. Oh, I think a couple years into it, now when I post something, Olivier, you don't want to hear it.
Ghanaians, I feel like Ghanaians
I
get
remember
fed
when
up
I-
of people so
Hey!
easily.
I think it's the same thing everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Like everywhere.
Yeah, they get fed up
everywhere.
of people easily.
When you start, everybody's there with
Gonna give you
you.
your
When
flowers.
That's why
you
me, I always say I'm glad I started with the more of the negative
Negative.
side.
Yeah.
So that's what I would say I'm kind of used to. Like,
Oh,
this girl,
right.
their hair. So
makes sense.
It's rather the positive ones that kind of shock me. Like when people are judging me, so I'm like, hey, you people like me now. Okay, oh sorry.
Okay,
Because
but
it's
yeah.
everywhere.
See, now you were
It's
citing an
everywhere.
example.
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's like you immediately. Me personally, when I started seeing the negative comments, I asked my team, I'm like, what's happening? And then they're like, Cina, they're like, what's happening? They're like, Cina, now you are an artist. Like you've
Yeah.
If you want to say you've reached, now you've reached. Because the moment you start getting negative comments,
Yeah.
know that you are doing something good.
That's so true.
So that's how I move. The more the negativity. Oh wow, I'm getting attention.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Right? It's still attention regardless.
So I'm dropping an album. Someone going to write album. Why are you dropping an album? You should drop more singles and be getting more hit songs. So, bro.
Do you reply?
No, I've never actually replied anyone before.
Do you block?
No,
How do you feel when you see those comments? Like,
nothing.
really?
I literally don't feel anything.
One
Yeah.
manager account. No?
Yes. Okay, me and someone else.
Okay.
But I think one of my people have blocked someone before, and I went to unblock them. I'm like, why? Just leave them. Like me. Like I don't feel nothing. It's just so normal. Like it's.
I can relate to
I feel
that.
like
Yeah.
okay, because sometimes Rihanna will post. I'll go and read comments.
No
So who
matter
am I?
you are,
Yeah.
people don't even like Beyonce.
Yeah.
So by
Yeah.
all means,
Yeah.
You know, recently they were bashing Doechii, and I love Doechii, and I'm like, those people is getting this.
Yeah.
So what am I worried about? Someone say because I'm sure you're wearing like it's a good thing. I realize that negativity is a good thing for our industry to grow. So let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so like talking about relevance, right? What would you say you are doing to make sure that you stay or like you are etched into the minds of people forever? Like, what is Cina doing to make sure that I'm staying relevant till like generations to come? They
Yeah.
are still going to remember like Cina. So even if you stop doing music right now, what would you say you are putting in place or you are doing?
I think one thing I've noticed about being relevant is people, it's not always about the music.
Yeah.
They want to see who you are. What do you eat? Who are your friends? What are your other hobbies? I realize this social media age, they don't really care too much about you being so serious in the studio all the time.
Yeah.
So how can we relate to you? What are the movies you like to enjoy? So I like to show that side of myself because at the same time, it appeals to brands.
Yeah.
If I'm showing the type of food I eat or products I purchase, these brands would come to me and work with me. Okay, that means she likes Fanta.
Yeah.
That means she likes this, That's another way of staying relevant. Another way is also putting out music, whether it hits or not. Just release a song.
Okay.
Keep going, keep putting out more content. Just keep going. Whatever you are doing, be headstrong and keep going. Keep feeding people with whatever content. If it's not music, it's about, okay, I'm in the gym or okay, I'm doing
daily
this.
activities.
That's what people want, actually.
I'm motivated
To do what?
to create.
Okay, so
But our school and music, it has been an issue for our Ghanaian artists. Some will start, they blow, they stop, go school, come back, and you name Fabium. Some too, they go to they do the music, it works, then they go, and then they start the school. Do you think it's something that you can do together as when you are starting? Let's say you're in the university. When you hit song, you're all over the place. Like call lectures, cry, like you see that you are above the level. Is this something that you feel? Let me stop. Because Matisse is that would be my next question. Me and person me born sometime.
Hey.
Yeah. I'll just have ghost writers to write for me.
Okay.
Yeah. So is this something that you would advise? Focus on the music? Because even looking at the job sector in our country is difficult.
No jobs.
Let me still go to the school when I'm done. And sometimes you can finish the school, you come back and then you are not, someone can
missing
take.
in the year.
So what would you advise and which one did you practice?
Me, I balanced it. When I was in school, I was still recording. I was still putting out. I started doing music in school. My story is weird because I never really wanted to be an artist. Or when I was growing up, it wasn't like a dream. Like, oh, I want to be this person. It came to me. So I was in school when I was balancing because they are paying your school fees. You still have to go to school. So I will sing small, record small. But I think it's great to balance. Find a good balance because you build your cult following from school. And they grow with you. So if you have a hit song in school, don't relax.
You had a hit song in school?
No, I never had.
When you completed?
Yeah, maybe after. But in school, it was just like a couple gigs. I remember sometime I had to like choose between writing an IA and then going to play a gig. Of course.
What did you choose?
The gig.
You chose the
I
gig.
chose the gig.
What was it? The gig money finished.
And then, mind you, it was probably not that much money. It's probably maybe like some 200 CDs or something. It wasn't that much money, but I'm like, I feel like it was going to give me some sort of exposure.
Which school?
Legon.
Okay, receipt here 150.
You understand?
We did 200 now.
No, the one
Obenya
Yes.
balance. Yeah, I think I agree. Yeah,
You
receipt is
understand?
200.
Yes. So it's hard. Like balancing it is hard. But I always say that find a balance. It's good. Don't stop one and chase one. No. Finish. Balance is and then
if it works,
eventually.
it works.
Yeah.
Because at least school ends. By all means.
Yeah,
School
but your
ends.
career is like literally.
Yes. School ends.
Music, money the inside.
Oh yeah, money's in musical.
A lot of
I
money.
don't have money, but the money's in music.
There's money in music.
Yeah, people make a lot. I've seen people's numbers, stuff that people get, and I mean it's inspiring. I know I will get there someday. I'm independent. I'm not a signed artist, so everything is usually on me. And I always say that if I have to, let's say I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see like really nice, cute stuff, I want to buy it all. But at the same time, I'm like. what if I have a photo shoot the next week? What if this? What if this? Because all is on me and my
making
team.
sacrifices.
Making sacrifices. You know, you don't get to spend. You
The
can't
way you
splurge
want
on
to.
yourself. You can't spoil yourself.
I
you
can
know,
relate.
You understand? Because everything you're putting it back into it. So me, if hopefully I get some good deal. But there's a lot of money in musical. People are buying Lambos. People are, buying houses. Why you laugh?
From music.
Hey!
We don't know because we don't know.
We don't know. It's like a
I don't know.
surprise.
Ginger, I know why you're laughing.
Are you talking about
That's
Ghana?
why I'm laughing.
Ghana.
Oh yeah.
I
I mean, we've seen our big artists own Lambos, Rolls Royces, all of that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's music money.
Okay. So
Wait,
Why
Cina,
is someone clearing their throats in your studios?
I don't know. I mean, who
oh, who they claim?
maybe the thing is not all about maybe music.
I mean, if you're an artist, if you're the bigger you get, the more you delve into other
Brand
businesses.
deals,
But maybe music and other businesses as
yeah,
well.
but comes to my question, right? Recently, we saw someone post on Twitter that they wanted Kim Paluta to perform. Also, about 14,000 plus a room at Kempinski. And people were like
14,000 CDs.
14K.
No, 200,000.
200,000. Okay, 200,000. And then plus room at Kempinski for his team and all that. And we're like, oh, Kim Paluta, no, and Nyombe.
They said
like,
they got someone else who charge
yeah.
lower.
Even apart from
Drew, Mr. Drew, yeah.
apart from that, even Nana Romy also said the same thing. Charge, I think, Kiddy for an event outside, the money where Kiddy they take was too much. I'm asking, baby, when you quote your price to people, right? Do someone make you feel like, do you deserve this money?
All the time.
Like they complain.
Yeah, every time. I think every artist goes through that. Every single time they feel like what you are saying doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Like you're not with that price.
Do you think they don't know how difficult it is to make
They
music?
don't. And we say it all the time. But I don't know if we are not being very specific. Because listen, the music video directors, they charge in dollars.
The music video directors.
Yes. They charge
Yeah, maybe
$40K
$40K.
Yes, $40K, $50K. So if someone is charging 200,000 for a show, bro, the next week he has done a photo shoot, the money is gone. So it's not like they are just trying to be expensive. At the same time, too, someone like Paluta, it's his season.
Yeah.
People forget that it's still someone's work. He has to milk. If it was me, I will milk it.
Yeah,
I
he
need
has
the
to. I was
money.
literally about to say.
I need the money to build other businesses.
Because Ghana
to take
too,
care of my
move on real
family.
quick.
Yeah,
Yes. So
exactly.
if someone is taking 200, because maybe in a couple of years he probably won't be able to take that
that
money.
much.
And that's how music
Yeah.
is. So let's allow
It's
people.
like we don't respect our artists now because
a
the
lo-
comments. Kim Paluta didn't
Very
come out to
bad,
say
yeah,
anything, but the
so-
way Ghana now Paluta
Dabe now buy, yeah.
Paluta will drop a song. Maybe he wants a group of teenagers to do a challenge, a TikTok trend. He has to put some $10K down to sort them out. So if he's charging, like the money goes so quick because now, unluckily for us, everything you have to pay for it. Every influencer, everything, every process of every step of the way you pay.
Yeah.
So if they are charging, the money goes so quickly, especially if you're not signed. Like he's not spending it, he's not splurging it. We don't see that, And even if he's splurging it, it's his money. Stop pocket
his
watching,
livelihood.
Like
That one there is
Okay,
true.
Tina, before we talk about your upcoming album, I want to know what
ma'am.
you think about this statement that, John Dumelo had his vetting some days ago, right? And then Habib Idrisu, he's the
MP for
Yeah,
Toulon constituency.
exactly. He made a comment like, "You're not in the movie industry. Be serious." I don't know if you heard that
No.
news. You didn't.
no.
Also, they are grown to
Yeah.
But what does that even mean? Why would
does
you
it
say
mean?
that?
Like,
Yeah.
trying to disrespect critics.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I was literally about to say that
He's
they
no more in
downplayed.
the movie industry, so
yeah, he's
the
in
agri
politics
sector
now,
that is
so,
going
yeah,
to,
he
he
should
should
be
be
serious.
Be
serious.
serious. But
Yeah,
that's
but
not
what
the
do you
best.
think? What do you think about
I
that?
don't think it's a good comment to make. He's delved into something, else. So obviously he's going to take it
He knows
seriously.
where he is,
He knows
yeah.
where he is. He knows the job at hand. So you don't say something like that as if the music, the movie industry is not serious. Like
Yeah.
that one is it child's play?
Exactly.
That's equally
Almost
some job. That's
restaurant,
crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best.
Do you go broke?
Of course.
What could broke that? Broke be level be near.
Oh, broke.
This is funny.
Everyone I can broke.
Hey.
What? Maybe.
broke.
I think.
Only good broke.
Packaging, sister.
We- we-
Ah, sister.
we need broke level, Ben. What level are we talking about?
Like how
Because
much do I
people
have to
see
say?
musicians like if you say you are broke, you are you can get anything you want at any time.
I think a lot of
so if you say
putting
you are
fame
broke, what
because,
level
yeah.
of like have you been broke to the point where maybe food or something is difficult for you to afford? Or you have to call
Yeah, for
home. Like after you are popular. I mean when you are popular.
Oh, so I stay with my parents. I haven't moved out.
Hey.
I still live with my mom and dad. They are not allowing me to go. They say I have to get married first.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not allowed to leave, but I'll leave. I'll find a way to leave. So I still live with my parents. So maybe I won't say that I've gotten to the point where I won't get something to eat. My mom is there. By all means, there's some food in the freezer. There's rice at home.
Yeah.
You know, but let's say broke to the extent that I can't go to the studio because I
Okay.
can't pay for studio time.
Okay.
Yes. I can't drop a song because I don't have promo money. Yes. You know, and promo money is a lot of money.
Yeah.
My team, we are all broke. So, and I'm like I said, I'm broke right now because I'm about to drop an album.
Yeah.
As an indie artist. We
Yeah.
spend so much on production, on videos, on promo. So much money. So me,
Marketing,
so if you guys do some collection for me, they'll collect.
Yeah,
We will do in the comment section. We'll
me-
do
Oh, David, Scanty is here.
You maybe question be have you released the projects? There's two questions, right? Maybe you released the project, you were not expecting this song to go viral,
But it
and then you can see the song flying. And have you released the project where you have high expectations for the project? Now it goes out, and then what you are expecting, you are not getting. Have you been in this instance?
Maybe the one that took off without me expecting
it.
was when I dropped the Ghana song Ojoli.
Okay.
It probably blew up then maybe a year or two after.
Okay.
Like on its own. Meanwhile, when I dropped it, we promoted it, did what we could, run around.
fat.
Jesus
And then
Christ.
the
We did
radio
everything. Yes, everywhere. And it blew up 2 years later.
What was the
Yeah.
secret?
I don't know. You see
Up
why
to
it's-
now.
No, it just I think the only thing that we could come up with it was at that time that high life sound had been like from a Ghana. I
Okay.
mean, 3 high life songs were there, but Ghana high life had just at that particular season, maybe the couple years, it was fresh in the people's mind. Like, okay, that was it. But as to how we actually, and then the other flip side of it is let's say you have high hopes for a song and then it didn't do anything. Oh, that one day, plenty. I think artists, we always have high hopes for our songs. Every single time. When I dropped Plenty Evil, for instance, I had very high hopes for that song. What other song? Plenty. Plenty.
Has
yeah.
language been a barrier? I
At
think for the Ghana
first,
side, I'm not really seeing a lot of females doing.
At first, Ghans, we are not plenty. We are very small. You know.
in the music
In the
industry
music
or in,
No, in Ghana.
Eh.
Technically, no, but like
Why you almost
if,
it, you know?
even look at the map, technically, like numbers wise, Akans are more than let's say
true.
Gans and Ebes and
Okay.
other tribes. So already numbers wise were less and on that side. So let's just say even there even might be more Akan artists or more Akan representation in music. So at first it's harder to break with Ga or
With
any
Ga.
other
Yeah.
dialect. So yeah, it used to be a barrier, but I think we ended up bridging that barrier when we explained to people that listen, the fact that I'm saying that I am Ga or I am singing in Ga doesn't mean that I'm not Ghanaian. That doesn't mean that I'm not representing everyone. So when I did the song with Kwadwo and I sang in Tree, they realized that okay, she's not saying she's only for Ghans.
Yeah.
She's an artist. She's a Ghanaian. No matter what, I'm always going to be Ghanaian. And the thing is, I'm even half Ghan, half Ewe. So the Ewes are not even complaining. So I'm like,
Oh.
It shouldn't
and I
be a
barely
barrier
even-
because we jump to Nigerian
We
music and we
jump
don't know
to
what they are
everything.
saying.
Yeah,
So it shouldn't,
at first, when I think when I dropped Ojoli, the comments, oh, why didn't you put subtitles? And I'm like,
And you know.
yeah, they're like, put subtitles, put the, yeah, people do that a lot. And then people now come and say, what do you mean by Shishipu? Like, you listen to Nigerian music and
so
then there's no subtitles.
You can't please everyone.
You can't.
Okay.
So,
But speaking of like being relevant, what do you think of like the relationship between TikTok and music right now? Because I remember there was a discourse about people saying that the musicians are not making quote unquote serious music anymore because they want to make like that kind of danceable music or like TikTok music. I remember they were even talking about how Cardi B was kind of making like child bobs so do you view TikTok as like a good thing when it comes to music? Because we've seen a lot of songs take off because of TikTok, or do you think it's kind of like derailing the quality of music?
I don't think so. I think maybe at the beginning TikTok used to be that platform where like the songs would trend and da. But right now, meaningful, sensible. I don't say like for lack of better word, but like woke songs too are trending on TikTok.
Yep.
So I think it's a good platform still, regardless, because now it's not only like the trendy sound.
But does it put pressure on you to make danceable music?
No, at first I would say that, but now I realize that it can trend. It could
regardless.
Be, yes, it could be the funniest sound. It could be like some weird parts of your song
that's
that will take off.
So
lately, it's I think it's easier. Like now, it's not like a particular dance. It doesn't have to be a dance. It could be like a changing your outfit challenge.
It can be anything. Right now, it can actually be anything.
Like that, Okay, so moving straight into your album.
Yes,
Did I Lie?
I have a question. Why is it called that? Did I Lie?
You want the deep version or?
Yeah, give us the
No, but first of all, let me talk about your album cover. I saw the album cover and I'm
very
like,
hot.
Where did you get the inspiration from?
She looked good.
Oh, I just wanted something strong. We actually, it wasn't like the final thing. We took a couple, we had options.
Yeah.
And then eventually we showed it to people and then we all just, this has to be the one. But we wanted a very strong image. We wanted an image that when you scroll back again, come and look at,
the black and white does that.
We wanted something strong, like, something that international artists will look at and be like,
like, who is she?
Yeah. We don't want something playful. We put a lot. That's why I say we had options. It was also a lot of work. I'm not even gonna lie. That night we did so much that night. So yeah.
Okay, so the album Did I Lie? How did you come up with it? The name?
Yeah. Why is it called Did I Lie?
What's the story behind it?
Did I lie? Did I lie is, it's a question. It's a rhetorical question, and it's initially inspired by my favorite poem ever. It's called Soul's Errand by Sir Walter Riley. It's like a 15-something hundreds poem. And I've always gravitated towards that poem because it's like a message. I'm saying that did I lie about love? Did I lie about the pain I've been through? Did I lie about myself as a person? Did I lie that I will reach here? Did I lie that I'll become a great artist?
Yeah.
And another flip side to it, which is a religious side, is did God lie about me? And our God never lies. God never lies.
Deep.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so what should we be expecting from this particular album?
Honestly, it's probably the most bold album or project that I have worked on. I would say there aren't a lot if there is any love song on there, it's very real stuff. I think it's about time. We needed that type of realness. Not always about love.
Bro, don't cry.
Hey,
we need real things.
It's like
Wow,
they love was.
Yeah, so it's
Valentine's Day is annoying me.
It's annoying. Wasn't it annoying? It was so annoying.
The Vows Day is annoying.
Yeah. Let's talk
Why
about
was it
real
annoying?
Talk about real issues of the world.
Wait, are you in a relationship?
Why was it annoying?
Was annoying. I'm asking why it was annoying.
I want to know though. I'm curious. Actually,
I'm nah.
So that's why it was annoying. That's why it was annoying.
No.
She received some gift or nothing come.
It was annoying.
It was annoying.
It was annoying.
It was annoying.
Let's focus on the annoyance of it.
it was annoying.
Because
Tell
of people
them.
celebrating.
The people were just overdoing stuff.
That's their strength.
Oh, like, so we pick any of that. Like, come on.
Okay.
What did you think someone did that was overdoing?
Like the posts. And then like some of them I can tell that like you bought the thing for yourself. You're lying.
Right. Okay, so
I like it.
So with the tracks on it,
the tracks on it,
yeah, saying
They are lying. Did you tell them they are lying?
Nah.
I'll continue.
But you think they are lying?
They're lying.
Okay, so
They lie.
they
lie. That's what this movie they lie.
Yeah. Anyway, so the songs are going to be like what, relatable, like
Oh, definitely. There's a song on there. I have Larger Than Life, which I'm talking about. Even I'm saying that. Basically, I'm saying that I'm tough. I am this. I am that. But at the end of the day, everyone needs someone. You need someone that can get you out of your head. Someone to get you, feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
So it's I'm talking about stuff, but I'm not being very corny about it. I'm just being very real about some of the topics. There's a song called Tough Times, where I'm talking about like stuff that I've been through. It's not about me, like stuff that we've all been through, and then just rising above it. So just real stuff, real.
okay, so are we going to get any like Gan song or?
Oh yeah, the Gan. There's the one thing about me is you always hear some Gan word or two in there. Like the influence is always going to be there.
Okay.
It's in the songs. It's in there. Even if it's not from my mouth, it's in the instrumentations. The guitars are talking high life. That's one thing that we forget. It's not all about the language.
For sure.
The production too can be very ethnic.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's dance, there's something for everyone on the album.
Okay.
Everyone gets a piece of whatever. There's reggae in there. There's
Singles for the womb. Singles like nigga.
Wait, does he have a girl?
Hey.
We don't know.
Nah, but why do you?
I feel like he likes love because he was just like.
Why do you see me
like
and
a
you
lover
ask
boy?
the question?
I don't even know why I did that. Is he?
He's on and off. I don't know
But
about
is he a lover
Santi's-
boy?
No.
I'm not.
Hey, no. He's not.
No comment.
So what do you ask about for singles? Because you're a single man.
Oh no, my friends and all that. Yeah, they are
Oh,
singles.
so you're not single.
Eh? No, I'm not. This morning I get some girl. I'm not single.
Of course. Every morning he gets a new girl. Every
Wow.
morning Scotty gets a new girl.
They are singles. I was asking for them.
Hey.
See, everybody gets a piece.
Okay. So what are some
Of
of the notable features that we should
that's
expect?
what I want to know
from
that.
the album?
So I have
Any of the features actually. Give us all of it.
So there's Mr. Drew is on there.
Okay.
Silly.
Yeah, Silly is on there with his head like this thing.
Hey.
Oh, he's my friend. We are like that. He's not. Stoneboy is on there.
Okay.
Yes. Sak is obviously on there because I'm putting my song with Sak and Okenneth on the album. So Sak and Okenneth are on
What about the
there.
females you mentioned?
Titi.
Oh,
Sapphire is
love
on
her.
there.
Okay.
So there's LST. She is a rapper. She's from Nigeria.
Okay.
She's on there as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, it's sounding
Yeah.
good. It's
All right.
sounding
So
good.
for our audience and those who don't know yet, when is the album dropping?
The album is dropping on the 14th of March. It's
14th.
pretty soon, actually.
Yeah.
Exactly
let's-
1 month after Val's Day.
What's your own about it? What's your own about
Send me
it?
14th.
This guy.
14th. But
Yeah, so 14th. Yeah,
14th
it's
March.
coming out.
Okay. All right. Sure. Do you guys have anything? to
yeah, me, I have a question that I just want to ask about the music thing.
Okay.
This is something that I've always wanted to ask when I meet artists. When you people feature yourselves, right? Do you people pay or sometimes is it for free?
That's a
How
good
does it work?
question.
I think it depends on the relationship.
Okay, so sometimes they can do it for free.
Yeah.
Sometimes they take money.
Personally, I've never paid for a feature. And I've never charged anyone for a feature
Oh, okay.
per relationship. Sak never charged me for his song, his feature. Stoneboy didn't charge me either. I've never charged anyone for any song I've been on.
Shouts to them.
When I dropped Julo a couple years ago, I was in uni, and I sent it to Manifest, and he did a song for me. He didn't charge any,
Of course.
and like literally no one knew me. I'm a uni student for Manifest to jump on my song. That was.
Wow.
Yeah.
So sometimes they don't take anything.
I think it's not our thing.
Okay.
People do though. I've heard of artists that charge, like Ghanaian artists that charge, but it's not too many of us that charge for features.
Okay.
And most of the time it's rappers. I don't know, but I feel like it's rappers that like
charge.
that. Yeah, rappers maybe it's a thing amongst rappers,
But the singers, yeah.
They
not
have
really.
the-
We have some vibe. Like
Oh,
I don't think I'll ever charge for a feature ever. I don't think
Never
I'll ever
say
do
So how
that.
would you
Yeah,
make the
there was
money?
yeah. What if
No,
like
because that's how our industry is. You charge this person today, it turns around next minute.
yeah, you
You
also-
need the person. Like that's
yeah,
one thing that we always
yeah,
forget. You know.
yeah.
With performance at their shows too, you go for free.
Oh,
Of
that one
course,
day.
we support each other. That's how we support each other.
Yeah. Mo buck out.
Okay, so now before we wrap up, do you have anything to tell the people watching us, the
That's my
girls
camera.
and boys in the
That's my
WhatsApp
camera.
group?
That's my camera. What will I say? What will I say? It's been long overdue. But I'm finally dropping my debut album. It's scary, very, very scary journey, but we're finally here, and then I would need all the support as possible, as much as possible. I have only one account. So if other accounts, all 300,000 people that follow me, all 200,000 people that follow me, wherever, if you all tweet or share this for me, it will really go far. It will really, really help me. And so far, I just want to say thank you guys so much for this journey that, you've been on with me and the support. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, before I end, I've been looking at your necklace. It's so cute.
Thank you.
It's actually so nice.
Thank
What does
you.
it say?
It says Cla.
Wow, that's cute.
you.
Anyways, guys,
I thought you were Mama Kia. On the Kia, some guys say Kia.
See, it's Cla. Cla means soul.
Ah, Ga.
Ga.
Oh, I
Yes,
speak
Ga.
Ga.
Okra.
You don't speak
Nkla,
Ghana, can't see.
Nkla.
You
Nkla.
don't speak Ghana.
oh, he does
Oh, I
small,
speak
small,
Ga.
small,
You
small.
speak Ghana. No, I didn't speak Ghana.
Eh.
He does.
Oh,
No,
what?
I've heard
Me,
Yeah.
for me, yet is nungwa. Oto no kemi ake. No.
Starting over to speak. I've heard him speaking Ghana
Kemba
before.
osin awo obahami akpakpa ni mayi.
Hey.
Popo. I speak Ga.
What has Popo got?
I said I gave her.
If he comes to your house,
He says basics.
So what do you want me to say?
No, me, I
Okay, what do you want
understand
me to say?
Ghana.
What-
I don't speak, but I understand.
Engage her in the
What do you want me to say? What do you want-
Yeah.
Ameke ogba sani.
Yeah, ogba sani.
Nunto ni ameli ake. Ganwe mo inu shishi fe ameli.
Okay.
guys. Cina, it's been great to have you here, guys. Hey, album is dropping. Did I lie? On 14th of March. You guys should do all to stream, tweet, post about it, listen, and as usual, let us know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to comment, share, and then like. We are out.